and welcome to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a lifestyle video. I am joined by the beautiful, isn't she gorgeous? the beautiful Mariyah Gabriel, and she's joining me on my channel today because we're going to do a video reflecting on things we've learned in 2017 and the lessons we're going to carry on to 2018. So we've got 5 categories and we're going to be talking about each category together. But before we begin, I think we should give some context. Do you want to tell them how we met?
We met in uni.
Yes.
Many years ago. Well, not that long ago, but
it's many. No, it's not that long ago.
It wasn't that long ago.
My name's 21.
Yeah, honestly. So we met in uni, and we met at it was a Christian fellowship group, a Bible study. It was called The Gift, which stood for Growing in Faith and Truth. Yeah. And yeah, that's where I met Faith, and it's just like she has just been a part of my life ever since. But you're like my big sister. Aww. You're not that. You know, I mean, we're not that far in age.
Yes, we're not.
But you're like, also you have that, like, you've always been like my spiritual big sister as well, and so it's
sweet.
So I look up to her in many ways because she's also
I'm tall.
Really tall. Yes.
Yeah. And also, do you want to tell them about your channel?
Oh, well, I'm Mariyah Gabriel. My channel is lifestyle. I do 1 or 2 beauty videos here and there, and it's just I'm just on this like 20-something journey, which I'm about to step off in a bit. But you know, I'm on this journey, and yeah, that's just my, you know, check it out. So you'll know more about my channel if you come over to me after you've watched this video and you subscribed, and yeah, you can get to know a little bit more about me.
Yeah, but her channel is really good. Honestly, the editing, the content, if you want motivation on how to be, you know, do more, be encouraged, even how to make money, like she gives really good advice.
I do sometimes. You're really sweet, honestly. Faith, you really make me feel amazing. Like,
come on. Okay, let's carry on, John. Okay, so we've got 5 categories. So we're going to be discussing each category. So the first category we're going to talk about is obviously money. Money. Okay, so financial. What have you learned this year?
Okay, so financially, it's been, first of all, I'd say compromising with my husband and making financial goals, setting a financial goal, and just doing things that you need to do in order to try and achieve it. We set ourselves a goal for the end of this year, and to be honest, it's been good because it's something that's been at the back of my mind all the time, and it's something that we have managed to kind of stick towards, and like we're just a little bit off it, but I think it was, if we hadn't set it, then we just wouldn't be there. And I think also in terms of finances, but kind of going towards career, this year has been, I don't know, it's been a really strange year for me. I feel like, you know, I started off this year with like loads of goals, including financial and other things that I'd set for myself, and then it all just kind of went like, you know, it didn't, this year hasn't been exactly what I had wanted it to be, but still it's almost like God just kind of still took this year and he gave me a lesson. Like he just I was at a point in my career where I was really feeling as if I need a change, I need to move, and you may know, well, you may not know, I'm a science teacher, you know, I'm a secondary school science teacher, and that's what I do, and I was starting to feel like I need to change, I need to move, and I was becoming very uncomfortably comfortable where I was. And to be honest, I have to be honest, where I was before, I loved it. I really loved my old workplace. It was amazing, but for some reason I was feeling uncomfortably comfortable, and I was feeling like something had to change. I didn't know what it was, but I took a risk, and I think this year taught me that, it was about taking risks and just giving it to God, and God just gave me, you know, an amazing job opportunity at another place, and it's almost like it was just so amazing, like everything that I'd asked for. And I can't go into too much detail just because, you know, it's a little bit personal, but everything that I wanted just came about, and I was like, how did this happen? That kind of just put me into a place of peace. So even though all my other plans and all my other goals that I had for this year just didn't work out for so many different reasons, that the one thing in terms of like my career, it's almost like God just kind of took it and just I can't explain it. He just took it and just made things easier and just made things a little bit better.
So the key things was having a goal,
and
then also taking a risk. But you didn't just take a risk like haphazardly. You actually committed it to God. So I think that's an important thing as well to mention. Awesome. Okay, next thing is marriage. So we've been married 3 years.
Exactly. Like we got married two weeks apart. Faith planned my wedding for me. I don't know what I would have done without her, honestly. Like my wedding was it's another video for another time, but you planned everything for me.
Yes.
I don't know what I would have done.
But I had a team of people.
No, still, like, you know, like Faith would ask me questions like, so what have you got for this? And I'll be like, I don't know. So how are you gonna do, you know, the church setup? I don't know. And like she just kind of just took it and just did so much.
Oh, thanks. So marriage.
Marriage, I have learned that privacy. I've learned that a private life is a blessed life. You know, in this world, in this day and age of social media, listen, it's not everyday Insta, you know. Sometimes just keep some things for yourself, keep some things to yourself, keep it private. And I think that's my biggest thing. I've really learned to just, you know, I've had an amazing, you know, the last 3 years of my marriage have been fantastic. It's been amazing, and I really, you know, I love being married to my husband. He's an amazing man. He's so great. Learned that it's just, I think it's so important to step away from the screen sometimes and just be real. You can, but just, you know, enjoy your privacy, enjoy your quiet moments together, because those are the things that are really important. I mean, you know, you can look on like social media and you've got some couples that have these amazing, they look like they're having an amazing marriage, but then you don't know what's going on behind the scenes. Like, you know, just a few months ago we had all that YouTube drama with like YouTube couples breaking up, you know, big couples, big Insta couples, you know, breaking up. And I just remember thinking, boy, you know, private life is a blessed life. I cannot stress it enough. And that's what I've really learned in terms of marriage.
So, now looking at friendship, what have you learned this year?
So friendship, I think it's going back to what you said on my channel. Friendship is really making time for your friends, making time for the people you love, because at the end of the day, your friends are your chosen family. You know, they are the family that you choose, and you can't have, you don't have a say on your family. You can't choose who your mom is, you can't choose who your dad is, who your siblings are. But you can choose your friends. So, you know, when you pick good friends, you know, you're picking your circle to be with. And I was saying to you earlier that we have a friend in our life that has really, I've realized that without this person's friendship, our life would have gone in a completely different direction, you know. And so who your friends are, your circle of influence, you know. It's so true when they say birds of a feather flock together, because who your friends are really reflects who you are. So it's so important to choose good friends, because they will impact your life for the better or for the worse. And I've really seen the effect of good friendship choices in this year.
And I talk about how we should make time for friends, and that's on Maria's channel, so please do check that out as well. Okay, so next thing, health and fitness.
Okay, so in terms of health, I think it's all about, also really focusing as well on your mental health as well. I did speak about physical health earlier, but mentally, really just being true to who you are, not trying to be something that you're not, really being authentic and living in that truth, because when you do start to step away from who you are, it will mess you up, it will, and it doesn't come naturally, and that all of that will lead to like depression and anxiety and all sorts of different problems. So I think when it comes to health, for me, I've just learned to stay true to who I am, even if it means that other people may not like the person that you are, or as long as you are healthy in who you are, that is, I think, the most important thing.
On Mariyah's channel, she talks about how she has been exploring, is it veganism?
Oh, well, yes.
Veganism?
Yeah, well, yeah, plant-based.
Plant-based.
Yeah.
Plant-based diet. And she tells you how far she went, the results, what tempted her. So yeah, that's on her channel as well. And I think for me this year, I talk about being mentally strong, and I think a lot of times we focus so much on the physical that we forget that actually it all starts from here, and it's important that we're mentally sound and we have a sound mind and things like that, because trust me, mental health isn't, our mental health is not a joke, and I think we need to spend more time doing that. And yeah, so anyway, there's more on Mariyah's channel about that. Okay, what have you learned spiritually this year?
And this is something I said earlier on my channel as well, but really knowing what God is saying to you with regards to your life, and not listening to this person, that person, or no matter how big they might be in ministry, no matter who they are, but really just knowing for yourself what it is that God wants you to do, or where your life is heading. Taking that time as well to spend in quiet reflection, in whether it's quiet time or whether it's you're meditating on the word, and just taking that time to really listen, and not being carried away. I think that's just what it's really come down to for me in this year, and really taking moments of time out, and I know I can't, sometimes it's not every day for me, but there have been times when I've just taken some time out and just really thought, where is God taking me? What is it that He wants from me?
And I think for me spiritually, I go into more detail again on Mariyah's channel. I keep saying that for everything. But for me, I think spiritually this year, it's really been about knowing God's word, and not just studying it, but also applying that which I study as well. And I share how it's been the first time this year that I've read the Bible from cover to cover. I normally would just study a book, or 1 month this book, but this year I've actually committed to reading it the whole way, and I talk about that experience as well. So please go over to Mariyah's channel to watch that as well.
I think what I'll add to that as well is trusting and really having faith. Really, truly having faith as well this year. I can't explain it, but I feel like the only way I can describe it is I feel like God has just kind of taken me and just cradled me, and just in what He's done in terms of, I think I spoke earlier about my career, and I feel like He's just taken me and just cradled me and just shown me that just stop worrying. He will look after you, and that's just been such a big deal, because it's almost like it's almost like in my life things will happen, and when I'll get through it, I'll have this revelation of God, and then this year with this new job and things that I'm doing, it's almost like He's given me another new revelation of Him, and this year He's really shown me that Jehovah Jireh, the provider, and it's just been really, really amazing. So That has given me so much peace. I can't explain it, but that gave me so much peace in this year. So yeah.
And that's the thing, when you have those unique experiences, that's what you refer to anytime when you go through the next trial and new tribulations, but you will hold on to that, the lessons that you learned in this season. And you share some of the things that you have learned this year. It could be health, fitness, whatever it may be. It could even be things to do with your hair. Maybe you learned a new recipe, whatever it may be. But share them so that we can all really learn from each other. Take the lessons that you've learned from this year and apply them to next year as well. So I do look forward to hearing from you guys. Please leave a comment below. Make sure you like Mariyah's channel and watch that video as well, and also don't forget to subscribe to her channel. Thank you so much, guys, and
subscribe to this.
And of course subscribe. Yes, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Is it like, comment, subscribe?
Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, like, comment, subscribe.
You could subscribe, comment, like. You can,
as long as you do all three.
Like, then subscribe. It's it's up to you, whichever.
But yeah, so yes, thank you guys, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Bye.
Bye.